All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Phalanges,
And I'm Dazz Zach.
and this is the Mousecast
That's all.
podcast. I know. I was like expecting a little bit more enthusiasm because we're doing this a little bit earlier. I feel energetic.
Because I sat down so recently, I had no time to think.
I know.
Got to
I'm
my desk at
sorry.
8:27.
It's okay. I'll speak for you. I'm Dazz and I hate everyone. Welcome to the Mousecast podcast for the week
This
of
is true.
Friday, October 1st. This week we're talking about the X2H Crazylight just released.
We're going to talk about how I hate everyone, including Pulsar. No, yeah, X2H, X2N, and more coming again.
Sorry, I did not set you up well with that. Subscribe, everyone. We do this every week. Discord link in the description. Engage with us there. Daz, what do you have any mice inbound, and what's on your desk right now that you are allowed to talk about?
I actually don't have anything inbound right now. I just have a gigantic backlog of mice on my desk, including the R11 and the Chi.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, mice that are pretty good, but I don't really like the shape. So I do have some pads I can't talk about, which is a new experience for me. We're doing what's on our desk, right? I'm just like kind of going into it. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm rolling with the Oni's Oath. You can see it there.
yeah.
That came in. So the Jinsoku did not come in due to a shipping error. So
Oh,
that's very disappointing. It's almost as if I'm destined to never ever actually try that pad because
damn.
I've been wanting to for so long.
Yeah, Shouldoge in chat. I don't know if he's there. When I came over to your place, Shouldoge, did you have a Jinsoku? I thought he did. Because it's a speed pad, it's a spandex pad, right?
Yep.
Um,
It's being fixed. I will have one eventually.
Sweet, good. Love to hear your thoughts because I know you like speed pads. On my desk, I have Rapoo VT3S that I've weight modded with a battery swap, and it has not blown up yet, and I've charged it a little bit. Something I've noticed about Rapoo mice, guys, this is actually pretty cool. Most mice have like a rim around the bottom. The Rapoo mice, they kind of don't. See that?
Oh yeah, just go straight to the bottom of the shell. Yeah.
So that's actually something I really like because I often keep my fingers really close. Then for pads, I have a Dornfinger Destroyer, which is a speed pad. It's a spandex pad like a Raiden. Actually, really nice quality pad. Really nice foam on the back. Really nice stitching. It's slower than a Raiden though. Definitely more dynamic and static. So
Do you like the Rapoo mice you have? I don't have the maxes, and they're just like very unimpressive to me.
Oh, I actually do rather like them. I'm starting to shield Rapoo a little bit because once you battery swap them, don't recommend unless you get a proper voltage battery. They are a good value. You get decent skates. They're kind of slow. They're kind of like a cheap knockoff of silencer skates, where
Yeah,
they're like
okay,
a very
same ones. I see that. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
and they have like a decent coating. Yeah, I did a live stream on this mouse. You guys can check it out if you want. Click feel kind of sucks because they come with Omron 100 million mechanicals, which are just
Yeah.
like 5 out of 10 at best. But when you mod them, it's pretty good. So no, I'm
I think the
actually
lack of
starting to
coating on the
show.
non-max is what's like
You
killing
have
it
to
for me.
get the color. Okay, we're gonna divulge here a little bit. You have to get a certain colorway. So like we're gonna talk about. You know what? Let's just jump into a topic that is. We're gonna jump ahead. Rapoo
The
VT0.
VT0?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm supposed to be doing timestamps here too. Whoops. So the Rapoo VT0, if I can find one, here's one. This is a new mouse that just came out, so it looks like a Sora, sort of. Nice blue
Oh, good.
colorway.
We don't have any clones yet. I'm so excited.
So I'm actually a little bit interested in this because of the really low rim. That's something I realize I like about the Strider so much is that the mouse continues to taper in all the way to the bottom. It doesn't like get flat again towards the bottom. So spec wise, let's go to there's different versions, but these are all running like Rapoo does. Nordic 54L series MCUs with 800 milliamp hour batteries that get stupid battery life. Like they're claiming 750 hours at 1 kHz constant motion. Um, cool.
It's 100Ms in the non-max, and the max, is it bend ratios from like Razer? Is what they were advertised as here?
Yeah, so the
Razer custom optical. Yeah.
max gets Wait, where did you see that Razer? Sorry, did I scroll past?
A
Oh,
little bit down.
Razer Custom Optical. Yeah,
Right
the
there.
Ratias.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Omron Mechanical.
So you said you didn't find one of these that coupon codes were applying to, right? I have it in my cart, but I hadn't messed around with it yet because I was looking to maybe pick one up. But
yeah, I can. Yeah, let me go through specs, then I'll go over that. So
Alright.
this is so the play here is to get the 3398, which is the 3395 version, and to get it in the special color because the special color gets the coating. And then otherwise, the only difference between the two is the sensor and the switches, which maybe it's worth it for the switches. The problem is the price jump. There you go, $25 more for the max.
That's steep
Yeah,
for not that much.
I know.
Yeah.
And then weight here, we have 800 milliamp hour battery, nano receiver, which their nano receiver has an LED for DPI on it, which is really nice. They do a pretty good job with their scroll wheels and encoders and middle button spammability.
With 800 milliamp hour and that chip, I might die before I have to charge this thing. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's all there is to say, like, especially if you're
Yeah.
constantly switching mice. Weight we have here at 49 plus or minus 3 grams. I saw a Billy video. It was 50.0 grams on the nose. Shape. I guess I should show the shape a little bit more. So they're looking like a
Never
Sora.
before seen. Claw focused.
Yeah.
The front of the mouse looks like it was made by ROM.
Yeah, doesn't it?
The way those
Yeah.
the side angle there with the clicks.
Yeah, that does. I think they even do this swoop in some of their marketing stuff. I hope we're live okay. We only have one person in chat. It's Schwamper, but
We do.
maybe.
7 people watching us.
Oh,
It's a
okay,
sad,
cool.
strange little show.
That's okay.
Small program.
I did. Yeah, that's fine. People watch the VOD, surely, right? Did I not SEO the I don't know. I hope I got the right thumbnail. I get worried that sometimes they just spam people with live streams and they pop in and then they leave because they realize it's not Mousecast, but I try to be on it with the thumbnails so you know what you're clicking.
Thumbnail's good.
Yeah, Nordic. Oh, the C-Click, they use a torsion spring to keep it in constant tension. Their Geek Core 2.0 PCB module is like really impressive. It's probably the lightest weight PCB that's not some G-Wolves concoction. I mean, they have a lot going on, dude. Rapoo, they have this little dongle storage spot here on all of their Gen 2 mice, and it has little magnets. Yeah, and you can swap this out for a magnetic, you can get a magnetic dock, like a Superlight that you just plug it to, or you can get a wireless charging puck. They're cooking.
Okay.
And you can tell by the shape here, we have side angle like a Sora because you can see the overhang along the edge here. The skates they're good, but they're thin and they are kind of slow. They're like a gray, smooth PTFE.
Maybe it's less Rapoo than I thought.
I don't know. I've been shilling Rapoo for the past couple releases. I have, gosh, right off the top of my head. Here we go. The VT7 is the only one that didn't impress me because it didn't have a coating and the shape is kind of meh. But yeah, these are all Rapoo mice. Rapoo is becoming one of those brands that has a shape kind of for everyone.
So that's the problem then. I have a VT9, which is quite the mouse.
Oh.
And then the VT7 black, no coating. So that's why I'm unimpressed. Yeah. I have the wrong Rapoo mice. Sent to me by Rapoo, ironically. So
yeah, those are the old ones.
Step at the marketing.
All you want to look for is
VT7 Gen 2.
All the Gen 2 stuff. Yeah. They all have the same aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good looking products. So I was gonna order one today, but yeah, the coupons.
For VT0 right now.
Yeah. Well, so how you can tell if coupons are gonna apply because there is an AliExpress sale going on right now, so you can do choice day sale. Join the Discord, guys. We post deals. You can ask us questions on how to min max your coupons when you're in the cart. Let me add another item to the cart because I need that as a comparison. Oh, cool. Can I look for VXE without like a million pop-ups? So I'll just add. Here's a choice item, so this is probably gonna work. Not add to my picks. Gosh dang it. I want to just add it to cart. Add to cart. Okay. So now if I go to cart. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, here we go. Yes. This red text here, Dazz. Coupons applicable. If it doesn't have that, you can't use the like choice day coupons. So I don't want to
Are
make
the choice day coupons better than the ones we typically use? like the Reddit ones and stuff?
No, they're not. So the Choice Day coupons are typically around 12%. Choice Day is the beginning of every month, the first week of every month. So they average out to being
Right.
15 off 109, 10 off 69, like 12%. I posted in the
Mhm.
deals chat that we have like 20% off coupons. I'll just tease that here because y'all should join the Discord. What is a deals chat? There we go. Yep. So I picked up a couple mice today. I'll show you guys what I picked up actually. Why not? I used the I used RE20, didn't I? No, I used RE25, my bad. 25B. And what I picked up was, wait, I should just go back to deals chat because I posted there. Because I love the deals chat. There you go. I got the, can you say it with me, Daz? James Donkey. Yeehaw.
Yep.
And a VT9 Gen 2. So the VT9 that you hate so much, they made a Gen 2 that actually looks half decent. Yeah.
The number of Sora clones is absolutely absurd right now.
Yeah.
And uncalled for with the L7 Plus existing. But
yeah.
I do wonder what the sales in that shape is. Like, is it that popular? I don't know.
I think it's like the crab, right? Everything evolves towards a crab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get some of the headline topics out of the way, and then let's jump back to some more Rapoo news. I gotta figure out how to. Okay, lap. There we go. Next thing is the Pulsar X2H Crazylight. This was already teased a while back because we saw the FCC leaks, but now it is officially a thing, and a few reviewers have reviews out. Daz, you didn't get a review yet, right?
I have no contact with Pulsar now.
Yeah, I was asking that more for the audience, but yeah. Yeah, because you got the.
Did you see AimAdapt dropped this video at 9 p.m. Eastern right when the announcement went out?
Yeah, he had it scheduled and everything.
Yeah. Liam gets all the things.
He does. He
cool.
does. He does a really good job. I think he really is a good benchmark for what a informative without overly technical review should be.
Yeah, I agree.
So the X2H Crazylight.
But he does have latency testing.
Yeah, he does have that now. Yes, he does with his XLAT. Yeah. So it's the mini size of the X2H that we all know. It's down to 37 grams with without skates, and 39 grams with the included skates. It's their optical FE optical switches branded as Pulsar XS1 3950 sensor, 10 unit DPI adjustment. Okay, they're going to advertise the 20K FPS mode, symmetrical shape. Yeah. I don't know, Daz. You and I are both, we like the H more than the normal X2, right?
Yep. The normal X2 just feels a bit too small in comparison. This just feels a bit late to the game, and by a bit I mean like a year. So
yeah,
the Cyrox B8 exists. This is probably going to feel a little more buttoned up. But I like Armor and Opticals over the Pulsar FEs. They're good to pretty good, but not great. Same weight. It's like Bordsy said in his review, it's nothing groundbreaking at this point, but I get that they're filling out their Crazylight lineup, so it makes sense.
Yep. Pretty much agreed here. So we'll just do a quick shape comparison. My theory is simply that they are moving. Oh, can I? Okay, this is kind of tough, but yeah. The Cyrox feels rather narrow. That's one thing that I've noticed comparing the X2H to the Cyrox. I actually prefer the X2H's shape. The Cyrox is more elongated. And
it's a bit longer, yeah.
Yeah, and the waist flare here is further down, and it doesn't jump as far out as, unfortunately, my green on black is kind of tough to see. But I actually prefer this shape. Also, the side curvature was so funny. I dismissed the X2H for the longest time until there was an open box one at Micro Center. I'd used the X2, I'd used the Attack Shark X6, I'd used the something, whatever. They were too flat on the side. I didn't, as a finger tipper, the side matters a lot to me. Open box at Micro Center. I picked one up and I was like, holy crap, this is not as flat as an X2. It's not just a hump with the H. They also revised the contouring here. So for me, I absolutely love this shape. The only reason I don't main my X2H Acid Rewind medium size right now, 1, wireless interference, 2, weight. If they come out with an X2H Crazylight size 2, that's end game for me as much as my Strider is. I like both of those shapes equally as much.
One that's not the limited Crazylight PRX size 2 drop that's really expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, the gold PRX one.
Because that was size 2, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, was it?
But,
oh, dang.
yeah, that's what I heard at least.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can we
I thought that was. There was at least one that was size 2, I thought, but it was limited. I do remember you messaging me, I think from Micro Center when you discovered that, and you were like, whoa, this X2H though. It's not just an X2 with a hump.
Yeah. Okay, this was just an X2 Crazylight, and they have this in medium and mini. Okay.
Yep.
Wow, that looks nice. The red
but not the
base.
H. That's right, not the H.
Yeah, not the H. Bro, that looks really good though.
It does. Gold side
Wow.
buttons.
Yeah. Yeah, that's sharp. Gold accents, dude. This year started out as the year's metallic finishes, and now we're into the gold accents. M chose K7. Yeah, and more. I think that's all we have to say. Oh, price. We didn't cover price. $130, just like the other X2 Crazylights. And then this, I'm sure they're going to have special editions that are $10 more.
Yeah.
I think you and I are on the same page. Are you picking one up?
No.
No. Yeah, I know. Like, there's not a review to be had, you know.
I'm not going to review it. My mind was like, but what if there's a cool colorway that comes to Mouse Market? But it would be a stupid purchase, honestly.
It would have to be. What's your price they are in? What? I'm guessing it has to be a
$80
nice
is what
colorway.
came to mind.
Okay.
But I have so many mice and they're all so enjoyable. It's honestly stupid for me to buy a mouse for myself because whenever I do buy one to use, I don't use it. I just use the mice I'm reviewing. So
Yeah.
I went to grab like the Boardsy X2 Crazylight and I was like, but I'm reviewing this now and testing it. The R11. So nope, here we are. I did take my ULX comp to work. I don't know why that mouse feels good. I need to sell it. And I had that Tarek, but I need to clean up the yellowing, and I forgot what you're supposed to do that. Anyway,
it is
I digress.
hydrogen peroxide.
Is it just peroxide?
Sonic cleaner. I use a combination of a ultrasonic cleaner and so hydrogen peroxide. I don't know why I Google hydrogen peroxide.
What's that? Phalanges?
Look at this clear liquid. Yeah, I do have. They got their dentures in it. Denture stream. Yeah. Do you have an ultrasonic cleaner?
No, I'll have to have you send me a link of whatever the one you have that works well is or something.
I don't particularly love mine. It's just a little. Yes,
Oh,
it looks like this. They're on Amazon. They're good for like cleaning glasses. All it is, it uses like an ultrasonic. It just makes the water like vibrate, and it's supposed to break up dirt and stuff. So
it doesn't like mess with the mouse at all?
No, ultrasonic cleaners. No, you use it for jewel. I mean, they're showing here dentures, jewelry, makeup brush, glasses.
Weird flex, but okay.
But I don't know. Soaking it on hydrogen peroxide might have been the same result. So, let's move on to the next bit of news, which is This was posted by Phalanges on the old Reddit. X2N FCC leaks. This is interesting, I think.
It is.
So OP1 meets Burst 2 Air ? I brightened and sharpened some of the photos. Bro, I gotta start timestamping my name on the photos.
Backflare is huge.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? The dongle. Oh, also new receiver. So, okay, let's go through.
The Pulsar
here.
Alexa. Yeah.
Yeah. So We don't have any details. These are all the model numbers. There's 40 here, so you can imagine the skew machine is gonna go mad. Very, very rounded upper hump. Reminds me a bit like VGN F2, how it's just like very rounded, or like
Yeah.
GPX. Has, quite an obvious spine to it, I guess. They picture it here with this dongle, the typical Pulsar dongle. I want to clear up a couple things, guys. So the first thing is, I posted this to Twitter and it circulated around Twitter, and you can tell if it was it was probably only me. This is a leak from like almost a month ago. This was posted to FCC like the 1st of September, so you might already know about it. Sunrise in our Discord did. This dongle is not what comes with this mouse. I believe what comes with the mouse is going to be this dongle, because this is the FCC testing lab where they test the wireless bands and crap. So that's why there's dongle pictures. This dongle is the one that comes with a VSPO Japan exclusive mice, which it's its own unique shape, right? I think we talked about that. And this VSPO mouse dongle has a Compex MCU in it, not Nordic 54. So I don't think the newer Pulsar Crazylight stuff is using Nordic. So, yeah, no, China's got that advantage over Pulsar, I guess. Yeah, it's its own shape, says Rise and Shine Reviews. Thanks, bro. Daz, discussion question for you. X2N. So that means, what do we think the N means?
I got nothing.
Nothing. X2 nothing.
Yeah, there you go. That's actually not what I meant, but perfect.
I heard narrow.
X. Oh yeah, duh. That's gotta be it.
But okay.
X2 new.
Shout out Mr. LKL on Discord, and shout out somebody else on Twitter got it independently. But what makes me curious is they're calling this an X2 still. Is this still an X2?
Was the X3 an X3? No.
I don't know, dude. I'm not feeling that this is X2. Like the hump, it seems too elongated and then
It's
drops
the weird,
off too
like,
quickly.
Roundness of the top and how it like curves down that really just makes it not seem like an X2. Like they've played with
This view,
they played with
yeah.
the taper before. Yeah, the tapering they played with between the X2H and the X2, sure, fine. But that just doesn't look like an X2 at all.
No.
No.
So what should they have named it? I don't know. I think they should have done something. It's tough, right? Because if they don't have any big plan, okay, if they were to call it, instead of X2, they call it Z2. Does that now open up this whole, we're going to have this whole lineup of Z products? Because the X2, they have X2H, X2A, X2.
Everything they've ever made is X, right? X Lite. Do they have a non-X mouse?
Well, all the like signature esports edition people.
Well, sure.
Can we actually just go to pulsar.gg and look at their products? Oh yeah, by the way, they're going to be on a holiday notice, so if you guys order from them, there's this. And apparently tariffs are still a thing if you're in the US, so maybe buy from a distributor. There's Susanto, which by the way, was it JQ is like loving this thing even though he bricked one of his.
Oh yeah.
X2, X Lite, X2F, which really isn't an X2 shape either. Right?
I mean,
is it?
It's like an X2. They just chopped the back off. Okay. Yeah, it really is.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
I think
you're
beside
right.
the signature series, it's all XXXXX. So they were just like, well, let's stick to it. It's got name recognition, and it makes it really confusing to search for.
Yeah. I do like the like N meaning narrow. That makes sense in my brain.
Yeah.
And then the X2 part being like part of their branding from a business decision. I guess it makes sense. But yeah, it is also a little bit confusing. The front here, man, does that look OP1?
Yeah, buddy. Oh my goodness, it does.
Yeah. I said it looks like OP1 meets Burst 2 Air, so Burst 2 Air Turtle Beach. Yeah, just I guess the roundness of it made me think Burst 2 Air. Maybe I'm wrong in the shape though. But then the other one is, I guess, a little bit. I guess they kind of like slopiness of it matches. Oh, geez, which picture? I'm supposed to go to the very first one. Good job. Just like how like rounded and kind of like duckbill. Yeah. And then I also said OP1 and Game Gear OP1 Wii. Sure, just for searchability. Can we do front? Oh, I guess the OP1 is a bit like more flat looking on the front.
I mean, I can lift it up if you want. It's always on my desk.
Yeah.
Boop.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's like the proportions that make me think that. Yeah, and the narrowness.
There's barely any cover grooves on the OP1, but
well, I'm excited to see a new shape from Pulsar. And that's got to be a big deal whenever they release a new shape because again, they have 40 SKUs that go along with it.
Yeah.
I can already tell that I'm gonna like this mouse because of how narrow. I do like narrow mice. We got big skates on it. It's gonna be a Crazylight series, so we're gonna have a good aggressive weight on it. They're gonna replace all their stuff with Crazylight, I'm guessing. I don't know. Is there still gonna be a market for 55 gram X2Hs? I don't think so.
I don't know. People in the comments sometimes do say they like the heavier mice. Like they would pick like an X2H just to like have the stability, and some people don't like going below 50 grams. So
yeah,
I don't know what the like proportion of people is though. Also, I plugged this thing back in when you talked about it, and man, is it good.
You got to weight mod it, dude. You got to battery swap it, dude.
I do.
It's a game changer. It's literally like a 12 gram reduction. It feels like a new mouse.
Yeah.
It is
I'm
like
not selling this.
I aim really well with mine. My only complaint, I'm almost at the point that I might buy aftermarket unusual way skates for it. And I don't buy skates. Oh, see you, Daz. Your webcam died? Hello.
No, that was my reaction. I don't believe you.
Oh. I'm sorry for being a party pooper. The skates are like fine on it, but I wish they were. The mouse is so good.
I don't know who you are. Someone is taking Phalanges. He does not buy aftermarket skates of any cost.
Too cheap.
It is that good. L7 Plus, F2, top of the budget market, in my opinion.
Yep.
Although I swear I got this for like sub 40, and now it's you can't do that unless you go crazy and get like 30% back, and it went up in price.
It did. Yeah, I've noticed that whenever there's a new release, they trickle into AliExpress. The first two listings will be too much money. Then there will be a whole bunch of them. That's the time to buy. And then over the course of a month, stock gets depleted, and it goes back to only having 4 sellers, and they charge instead of $50, they charge $70. So it's like still attainable, but it's much less attractive. So
works out great for me.
I need
because I always buy early.
I know, yeah. Well, also for like reviews and such. And I know I want to do live streams of mice that are like relevant, you know. So I don't really care that on Twitter there are people posting my pictures without retweeting. Like I'm not like super okay. If I'm being honest, maybe I'm a little butthurt about it. Not because
I'm peeved about it for you. So,
really,
yeah.
Like I don't really. Okay, there were some people. So in particular, I shouldn't. Whatever. JQ used my pictures. JQ copied my pictures and posted without reposting or retweeting or whatever. I don't care that much. There were other people who linked the Reddit thread, which I appreciate, and there were other people who reposted. I mean, JQ could have seen the pictures from someone else, not from my post.
He replied to the sources your post on Reddit.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, the first reply sources you. Yep, you're good.
Yeah, that's all I care about. And the reason why, dude, you want to hear a controversial take of mine? I'm a little bit worried that, like, we have the Mousecast podcast that is Mouse News. There are some other people on Twitter who post Mouse News who've been doing it from before me and stuff. The podcast is a new format, but I do kind of worry about, I don't know. I don't want the podcast to die out from, oh gosh, this, I don't want to, how do I not sound like a jerk though? I don't want to gatekeep the news sources. Jesus. I guess I just want to be defensive of something that I've created, but I want to do it in like a respectful, I don't want to be a jerk about this. How do I say this, Daz, without getting canceled?
I mean, who cares? You're just trying to say that you'd rather leak the news here than to have someone else do it on Twitter, but it goes on Twitter earlier?
No,
what exactly are you going for?
Because I make everything. I know we haven't. I make all of this public before it's on Mousecast. That's the purpose of why I'm like the top poster on Mouse Review for the week, because I literally just spam things and then that's how I generate discussion to post into the doc. It's kind of a circle. I guess what it is I don't want to. I just don't want to see Mousecast die out. But maybe that's out of my hands. If
what are you saying would be the source of its death? Rip Mousecast.
People you just scroll it on Twitter and you get your mouse news that way, so then the idea of a podcast seems of a long form podcast seems ridiculous. But maybe I'm looking at it wrong, because
I don't think that's what the podcast is filling. People want more hashed out opinions, a back and forth about it, and then just like something to have on in the background.
Yeah. Thank you. That's what I needed to hear. Yeah. Okay, I guess I got unnecessarily defensive there. Thank you.
That's just a slight vulnerability. That's fine.
Yeah, but at the same time, it still is good practice anytime, like whenever I... sometimes
many hearts are occurring in chat.
Oh, cool.
Thank you, person. Spamming hearts.
Oh, really? I don't even know. I can't see it on my stupid OBS. Thank you, hearts, people. Keep spamming hearts. Did you see that their rulers have hearts?
Oh no, I didn't. That's
dude,
funny.
like these FCC labs, yeah. I forget where I was going with this, but yeah, we got a really nice compliment. So we still have a chat going with Logpile that we're active in like every day, dude. Especially you,
great
guys.
Chat. Top tier chat. Yeah,
I know, dude. Log is such a down to earth guy.
Yep. I want to share that picture he took, but
I know, right? That was so funny. I actually laughed out loud. What was I going to say about... Oh, yeah, he gave like a really nice compliment about Mousecast. He said he really likes the format. And I was like, really? Why? And he was like, oh, it's just chill. It's just a couple enthusiasts talking about mice, and it's something nice to have on in the background. And I'm like, perfect. I'm glad to hear that. Because that's kind of what the mission was. It was, number one, for us to have, like, for us to inform people and kind of, you know, entertain a little bit. But number two, for us to have fun. So I'm glad that, you know, us just being naturally sitting here and having fun talking about something that we love is entertaining for other people. It's a positive feedback.
And we said to maybe get a free mouse or two.
Did we?
But here we are. So,
which is funny because the free mouse stuff for you and me has definitely come through. Well, I only had Rom, who doesn't care about Mousecast.
No, yeah.
And yours have all been on your own, from your own labors.
I've never had a single like company be like, yeah, it was Mousecast, or talk about it on Mousecast. I always push that there's a podcast about mice in my like cold outreach, which I haven't done in months, but like, yeah, no one cares.
Yeah.
Or no one tells me they care.
I think people do.
A video with an affiliate link probably to push. Yeah.
There was that one time we did the poll of how people got to Mousecast, which I skipped over our poll for this week, but oh well. And how we get to Mousecast, and it was like a third. A third was your subscriber base, a third was Reddit, and a third was, I think, just my channel or organic. I think I said just YouTube. So I imagine it might be even bigger than a third, especially as your audience is growing like 5x the speed of mine. Anywho, why don't we move on to the next topic? That is, boom, Glorious Model 03 wireless. So this was, we talked about this briefly last week, but now we have more details, and it's officially released at an eye-watering $160.
Wow. That should have been a thumbnail. What?
Just look at that. I'm sorry, I'd rather have a final mouse.
Yeah, dude, what in the absolute heck?
It looks like a Nerf toy. no. This is so funny to me. It's a 66 gram ultra lightweight, but that's plus or minus 3 grams. They should have just had the balls to say 69 grams. It has their infinite hot swappable battery system, which is stupid. This is interesting. Did you know it has a 10-hour Guardian battery? So that is when you're between charges, I guess. You have 10 hours of battery life of a teeny tiny little.
Oh yeah, we covered that, like where we blurted that out last week on the specs.
Oh, why did that not stick? Why did I not retain that?
What in the heck is that back button placement? Why did that just register with me? That's absurdly high.
I know, isn't that? And they're small. And the peak here, they should have kept the peak lower. Not anyway.
You were talking to Asus / Asus. I'll never know how I want to say it. These people need guidance. Glorious.
Maybe we're the idiots. Well,
I'm sorry. Maybe we are. I hope it sells well. I still love Glorious somehow.
I know.
They started me out into the enthusiast mice space.
Bro, look at the... I wish I had a beat button. The flipping stupid infinite play branding on the side. Bro, this is for like Fortnite gamers.
Hey now.
Okay. Hang on. So the Guardian battery, we should actually watch this video here, sure. Fresh Reviews has a review of it up, and I actually watched like the whole thing. And he had some insightful things to say. Mainly, first of all, he said the battery is annoying as hell because your palm can touch it. And it feels irregular. That's an L there. That's like a very easily fixable L. Second of all, he said the weight with the battery cartridge, I forget how heavy he said it was. Was it like 8 grams or something? He just played with the Guardian battery only.
Oh. So that's interesting, actually.
That goes to show what enthusiasts would end up doing with the mice. That's ridiculous, though. That's all we want. Oh, it looks like ratios because you can tell see the lobster clips, so they're clicking switches. So it's using ratios now, I guess. I do like this. Look at this. You have lots of features on your little charging base. I like that.
They have the capability and some good ideas. They just don't ever put it all together with what we want, but maybe that's not what Best Buy Bob wants. I don't know.
Best Buy Bob. Best Buy. I don't know, it's like the Hank Hill, but instead of selling propane, he sells computers.
Best Buy Billy, Best Buy Bob. I don't know. First name it came.
Yeah, I hope we're wrong. So, yeah, my discussion with Asus, which is from a Linus Tech Tips video, who he like worked with Asus. He said it's like they came up with a rhyme where it's like Dr. Seuss, Asus, something. That's how you Asus.
It's supposed to be Asus.
Yeah,
okay.
Asus. I don't remember if it was Asus or I think it was Asus. Yeah.
I think it's Asus. Yeah. I
It's
just said Asus for a decade. So.
Yeah, that's what I used to say too. The shape actually looks like halfway decent. Look at the tapering here. I like this. We don't see this very often. Usually when we see tapering, it's an hourglass shape, but this still stays pretty straight. Ignore the really crappy skate design. By the way, are these just the same Glorious skates as before?
They're like, there was a name for them, right?
I think they just call them skates. Yeah, don't those look really similar? Just, placed differently, like placed upside down. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, so the Asus guy, I don't know. In my discussions with their product development, their enthusiast chat or whatever, which is really nothing much, guys. They talked about like wanting to gain the interest of r/mouse review, but then like of the 10 people in the chat, like I'm the only FPS mouse enthusiast in the chat. Everyone else has like a Spath X and a Chakram. So,
well,
yeah. I wanna circle back to this idea of mainstream mice with the MX Master 4 release this week too, or last week. I don't know when it was.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
You're not missing
All
out.
right,
on
we're
much.
trying to get out of here in 40 minutes. We gotta kick it into gear.
Okay.
I say that for the sake of your
yeah,
sleep.
thank you. Yeah, check out the fresh reviews if you guys want to know more about what like an enthusiast's take is on this. Next topic, Darmoshark M9 teaser. Oh, this was kind of cool. Oh, images deleted. What?
Oh, rip.
Okay, yeah, dude, Reddit is so friggin' buggy. Well, luckily
Is this a mouse made for Sasquatch?
okay.
Andre
Yeah.
the Giant?
136 millimeter length. Let's just go watch the Billy video. So this is a teaser video. This is the only info that we have on it. 136 millimeters long, and it's this profile. So it looks like a typical Darmoshark profile where they do a slight hourglassing like a Final Mouse. But
yeah.
136 millimeters long, dude. That's, to put that in perspective, a GPX is 125. A Viper's
5 or 6, yeah.
Yeah, a Viper's
27 for the Viper.
127? Dang.
What's 120? Like an X2?
Probably about that. Yeah.
Hold on, let me figure this out. I just want to make a comparison real quick. 120. Hit scans 118. Oh, I really hate how the small responsive version of either shapes gets rid of the search box.
Yeah.
I'll have to complain about that. Yeah, so Viper V3 to X2 is like this to Viper V3.
Yeah.
That's how big the difference in length is. Yeah.
Which I'm here for it.
Plus 2 millimeters even. It's massive.
It's massive. I'm here for it, dude. Like, give us something that's not just another Sora clone. What's a shame is I translated these images. I forget what they said. Nordic 54L, and I forget what these all said. One of them just said coming soon. I think the very last one just says coming soon. Yeah, this one just said see you soon or something like that. So that's all the info that we have on it. Yeah, I guess that didn't help that my post only got 6 upvotes because Reddit decided to kill itself. I don't know. Like I corrected this. It was so weird. It was working for me. Anyway. Oh, optical micro switches. I'm glad I said that. Okay. Not a whole lot to say here. Okay. That's all. Let's move on to
IMECOO.
The IMECOO P1 V2. Not a whole lot to say here, but IMECOO, it is the SteelSeries Prime full size clone. The ZPW and the N7 are both Prime Minis, basically. So the updates with the V2 are new coating, new colors, the pink and the yellow that you see here, and new optimization, which I don't know what that means. $42 USD launch price. Bottom of the first pick says 928 launch, and this is on AliExpress. There are a couple on AliExpress. I think I messaged them. It's the same exact thing with new colors. I said, yeah, there's no mention of optimizations or new coding, though the verbiage is slightly different with the coding. The only marketed differences are on the V2, you get the WebDriver and 20k FPS firmware. So if
20k is probably enough for them to market optimization.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Good point.
Which is pointless. Yeah.
$100, no thanks. I'm pretty sure I saw one for cheaper. But then the V1 I've seen as low as $60. So they use Kale white sword switches. It's 55 grams in weight. The white is 1 gram heavier. Nordic MCU 3950 and a Kale GE 5.0 encoder. And it is a Prime clone. We have talked about this previously. Go away pop-ups. Yeah, you guys can go check this out. Look at that. They even use similar skates to the Prime down here. Yep. All right. Next topic. Another AliExpress release, the Incot G23 V2 refresh. Hotswap returns. So
somebody in the server. Was it Sunnybee or Neon Thunder?
I think it was Neon Thunder.
That's how I found this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's 2 versions. There's the SE and the Pro Water version. The SE gets $33.95. The Pro Water gets $39.50. And does it say anything about? Okay, I don't know. Maybe it comes with. They're hot swap switches, so it's going back to the hot swap style of the original G23.
50% plus of the comments on my G23V2 video were just people pissed off they took away the hot swap. So
Really interesting.
people really wanted it. Yeah, they were like, "Give me more weight and give me hot swap." So
Interesting. I wonder what percentage of Hotswap users swap it once and then just keep it, or are these people actually changing it out frequently?
tinkerers. Yeah, I don't know. Should have asked.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting poll. Let's see here, 55 gram weight. So this is all the same. It's all the same everywhere else. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, that's cool. I'm glad that they have like different colors too. I appreciate that. Like then it's distinguishable. The yellow looks nice. We don't have a lot of like sunflower yellow like that. Under 60 grams. Oh, Billy unbox video shows 60 grams actual weight. Oh, cool. I wish Incot made an option with Omron opticals. The new Ponage Sim 3 is supposedly a hot swap with both 5-pin opticals and 3-pin mechanicals. It's pretty cool. This guy was complaining about he wasn't a big fan of the new Huano collab switches with Incot. What's interesting is there's two versions. There's the galloping and the roaring, and one's light and one's heavy. And the only one that we have out right now is the light one. We don't have the heavy one.
Which feels not quite as light in my 039. I'm not sure about you.
Same.
Feels more tactile. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Shell.
Yep. Shell changes. Yep. Okay. Let's move on to. I'm gonna skip over this top thing. I didn't.
All right.
Sure. We're gonna go back to the things that I purchased today because one of them is kind of new. So the new Rapoo V9 VT9 Gen 2.
Yeah.
So the VT9, you guys aren't gonna appreciate this until we show you an original VT9. So first of all,
I still have. I'm not sure if it's better just to show it on the camera, but
yeah, and give us like an ISO view. Yeah, she's
these
like
side buttons are
gamerified.
not good. Yeah,
very different.
that white balance. Oof.
Yeah, these are available all day long on Amazon for cheap. Sometimes they go down to like $15. Massive battery, terrible side button placement, awkward shape. But this seems to be rather refined. Let's go to more pictures of the shape. Here we go.
Yeah, right. Potential if they just sort of like locked it in. Yeah, that looks better from the top down already. So.
So this the big thing with this is I think they're going with a safe shape, but then giving it big hip flare. And currently I have a mouse that does that, and I do rather like it a lot. The Deluxe M700. This is a mouse that is not really talked about, but it's think like a Zowie FK, but with like more hip flare. So it's kind of a largish mouse. In fact, here's an ATK X1. She's bigger than a Viper V3, dude. This is a big mouse.
Oh, whoa, what is this? Can you see this? I was just playing with the mouse.
It's like you're gonna pinch a tent and camp under that.
Oh no. Because I was looking at the mouse here, I'm like, oh look, they put this like a little ridge there on the side to encapsulate like M1 and M2. That's great. And I was like, I wonder what oh god. Oh lord.
Give us more of that.
You want some more crunch? Some more main button? Ah yeah, look at that. That's so good. Oh no.
Oh damn, they took away that feature. Oh,
so like, okay, yeah, that was a feature, not a bug. But they fixed that, all right. They made the side buttons infinity times better and bigger because they were just these weird, like, yeah.
And then it's the same specs as like all other Rapoo mice. So you have the non-max and the max version. The non-max, you miss out on the coating unless you get the color version, which is purple in this.
I will say, I wish the electric purple actually looked like the little sample they have there, not the like grape medicine color they have. Yeah.
Oh, I kind of like that. It's like a midnight purple. Okay. I think it is paired nicely with the black, but I respect that.
It's better than black and white, that's for sure.
I have one on order. I got it for
okay.
Again, join the deals chat, guys. I got mine for 56 was not the purchase price. I think after you do math, I paid $36 before Rakuten. Okay. And then my James Donkey, hee-haw, was
I just think of It's a Wonderful Life every time hee haw happens.
oh, I don't know the reference. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Well, I've
the
seen
old
It's a
school.
Wonderful Life, but
Yeah.
it's been a while. It's an old movie. 3398 is again the one I went for because I don't care about the opticals because I'm gonna solder in my own switches. Weirdly, Omron opticals haven't felt good in any Rapoo mouse that I have tried. VT7, VT3S, VT1. Yeah, dude. So I have actually opted for like TTC Gold sound feel really good in these. Things that are kind of loud and very tactile, like Hail GM 4.0, 8.0s and such.
Yeah.
4.0s also. Oh, that's the mouse I was using. Why did I put it away? And then the other mouse that I took a look at was the RSR, or that I bought today was the RSR 7. James Donkey. So this is just another Sora clone. The problem I have, dude.
The Frozen Piss.
I know the Frozen Piss version. That's the one I got because I didn't want a boring
You
black.
would.
Doesn't it look like a creaky mess?
Yes. Indeed.
Like, how is it that this
That looks really good, but like something about the way that it's transparent just looks like it's about to just wake me up because it creaks so loud. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll report back.
Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's
it
good.
is.
It looks like there might be a lot of play on the front buttons too, as my guess, based on that gap there. I don't know.
Which it then doesn't look as bad on this.
No, yeah, it does.
Well,
the very front gap between, yeah, but you're right though. Like the sides don't look as like vulnerable. Yeah.
The transparent scroll wheel also looks cheap, and then also this pattern, this zigzag pattern, makes me think of Vancer mice, which are like notoriously
creak fests.
$30 mouse. That's
yeah, my
at
thrash.
100.
Oof.
Yeah. You still have that thing, don't you?
Yep. Sorry. Not sure what to do. Burn it, melt it down, drink it. I don't know.
The highest tier has like this inlay stuff that I am not a fan of, but it's basically a Sora. Did we already talk about this on stream? Have we? Did I forget to timestamp this one too?
We talked about it, yeah.
Okay. Well, anywho, I'll let you guys know. I'll be doing disassemblies of these. I got them from the same seller. They had a nice like $7 coupon when you bought 2 things from them. So that's what I did.
Oh man.
I think that's it for. Yep, that's it for. Oh, do I even have the news banner up? I didn't put the news banner up. Well, whatever. Halfway.
Amateur hour.
I know. ESP Tiger is collabing on a keyboard here. Have you seen this? Focus HE switch. So this is.
It looks stocky. That's the thing you can do.
Don't it?
Yeah.
It's ESP Tiger collabing with. Oh, that's right. I can not logged in, so I can't see everything else. But
it's on one of their tiny pads too.
Yeah, with a grommet in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like an aluminum base. Yeah, the keycaps look nice quality. We have a Lamzu something here. So this was the TGS or TGS. It's Japanese trade game show, something like that, in Japan that just finished up. So that's where like from last week the new Lamzu mice were spotted at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another bit of news. SoSpacer Shapeshift. This is actually kind of old news, but I just posted this. Does anyone actually use these? So SoSpacer, they're famous for these little triangle looking bits, but now they have all sorts of big ones. Yeah. Aggro, P1, TA1, TN1. Yeah.
You go back one. Looks like golf club heads to me at a quick glance. That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Different colors, I guess, too. So I asked, like, does anyone in chat, does anyone actually use these?
Oh, a melon comment.
I know, yeah. I've been using these for a while now, actually. I feel like I really like them because my hands are far too big for most mice. Being able to add anchor points makes them much more usable. They're definitely a niche product, but it's very useful in some situations. Yeah, this is something that I would invest in if I didn't have a bunch of mice. But after playing around, yeah, but like after playing around with the Orbital Pathfinder, I do actually like Like, you want to see what I have on my Pathfinder right now?
No.
I have this one.
Oh man, that's right. Yeah. This dude's crazy.
I actually like it.
My grip is just very much not very friendly with those things. But I haven't touched the Pathfinder in months, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's still fun to go back to every now and then, but yeah, it still is like a kit mouse by its nature. It's like once you find a shape that you love, you're likely just gonna,
Exactly.
I don't know. If I was like an esports coach or something, I definitely would like give one to all my players, but I would not expect any of them to use it in a match because just by itself, it's like a kit pro. I don't know. The people who like only own a path, I don't think a person who only owns a Pathfinder exists. If you own a Pathfinder, you already have like 12 other mice.
No, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I had a question here. Is it true that esports players get paid extra money if they use their sponsors' peripherals? Would using these nullify that? That was something I saw on Twitter, like that esports pros, if they're sponsored by Razer, they don't have to use a Razer mice anymore if they absolutely love something else, but they are encouraged to. And by encouraged, I assume that meant money, but I don't know.
Might depend like on they might have agreements to just like put like the links on their stream and tweet out or in their bio or like shill it like crazy on like ads in the channel. Who knows what those contracts look like? But
yeah. All right. And I think here's the last bit of news that's not mouse related, but EA was sold to private equity.
Owned by some people of certain backgrounds.
Yeah, well, it's the
Jared Kushner and the Saudis.
Yeah,
is what I read, but
yeah, Jared Kushner's like the son-in-law to Donald Trump, and then Saudi Arabians. Is that a government bought them?
I'm not sure. I didn't look into it too deeply.
Okay,
I'll figure that out. EA purchase.
I guess I should have like read this at first. The
Government.
transaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
It must be the PIF.
Yeah,
it is the PIF. Same people who did Live Golf.
Oh, that was another Saudi Arabian thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a huge deal. They also you think the same guys who did, was it soccer? Like they signed somebody for like an insane like record breaking amount.
It's all the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund. Yeah.
Oh.
That's what PIF is. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. It's owned by the Saudi Arabian government. That's interesting. So they're buying up a lot of entertainment then. Wow. Yeah. PIF Silver Lake Affinity Partners rolling over of PIF's existing stake, equity investment of roughly 36 billion and 20 billion of debt financing, fully and solely committed by JP Morgan Chase Bank. Okay. So 18 billion of which is expected to be funded at close. Okay, interesting. Okay, so they're buying it for 36 billion. I don't know. I guess I don't really have. I guess I'm not.
I didn't really love EA that much to begin with. I mean, like, if they make a good game, I'm not gonna not play it because it's EA. I don't care that much. I'm just gonna play a good game.
So, in that regard, is private ownership actually better than public? Because public will always need to be, they have to be a little bit more bureaucratic, right? They have to be publishing their financials. I'm really talking out of my league here, but I don't know. This affects their requirement to publish like percentage numbers on like a loot box sort of a thing, is either if they go private or not. That probably has more to do with like public law of wherever the products are being sold.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking in terms of like one of the reasons for yearly releases is because there's an expectation of cash flow from publicly traded companies that, stock price will always do this. So with private investment, typically you can be a little bit more risky, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. None of us know. Maybe, smarter people than us. You guys, if you want somebody else to take, not Mousecast, I guess we suck. Okay, so now the
certified suckers.
Certified suckers. Reddit recap.
Oh, silence.
Yep. All right, Reddit recap, my boys. Let's go to mouse review. Lap. I think I might have forgotten to timestamp that one. So the top from like this week is relevant. Thank God for Logitech. Man, I wish a $130 mouse with 125 hertz pulling existed. Logitech, yeah. This thing blew up. 2,000 upvotes in one day. That's impressive. So the reference to this is this here. The new MX Master 4 just released, I want to say a week or so ago. Yeah, this guy's saying 150 grams, no onboard memory, 125 hertz polling, only $130. We can see what the comments say on this. There's nothing premium about Logitech except the price. Wait, they really kept 125 hertz? Yeah, dude, 125 hertz it's bad on a on a 60 hertz monitor. It's for productivity work. I think it's fine. Unpopular opinion. I'm not saying it's good. I think it's acceptable for normies.
Yeah.
But like, is it locked to that? If it's locked to that, that sucks. Because, bro, you probably know. Do you have people at work who use high refresh rate monitors? Or are you guys all mad?
I don't think so.
Oh, geez.
No, we're not. We do have mostly Macs, and then we just have a bunch of like mid-ass old Dell monitors.
Yeah. I see. I'm in an engineering profession, so it's like drafting and stuff. So there's a lot of like tech nerds who the monitors I have at work, I use 165 hertz 32-inch monitors, dual, and then I've brought them with me to multiple jobs. When I came to the current job I'm at, one of my coworkers, who's also roughly my age, was like, I've been thinking about getting some for work, and I think you've just convinced me. He got some. Like a year later, half of the design department has them now. So,
and you can use your own. Yeah, we have to use like company issued stuff. There's like no option to bring your own. I think everybody I work with probably has their own high refresh rate nerd monitors at home. But,
yeah, that sucks.
Working in development, so, yeah.
I mean, I'm at a family owned company too, so I don't know if that plays a role, but
massively different. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, so not for left-handed users, no place to store a dongle. Okay, there's new haptic feedback. I don't know. You know what? I thought there was a video somewhere because you and I. Okay, my take, Daz, is I don't really get. Okay, I get that the post blew up because it's funny to meme on Logitech being out of touch.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Logitech ain't out of touch with this. We're the ones out of touch with it.
It's gonna sell.
And I want to show you guys why. So we know from Amazon, we can look at, here's like the Superlight, and we can see how much it sells on Amazon roughly. 2,000 bought. So Superlight 2, 2,000 bought in the past month. 1,000 here. 1,000 here for the white. Okay, the white, I guess Superlight 2. People heard about the yellowing, so only 500 bought. Okay, then you have a monster product like the G305 that's doing 10,000. So like this is still way outselling the Superlight,
Yep.
even though it's a mouse from like 2019.
This is needed perspective. Yep.
So the MX
Keep
Master, what do you think the MX Master sell? I got the link for that. What do you think it sells at? And remember that it is priced premium. It is like, $130 product. So it's, I don't think it's going to sell like this. But will it outsell 4,000? That's probably about what my guess would have been. Oh, if I can click the right link, huh?
Get your links straight. What are you doing?
What? Oh, there we go. Okay. So the
MS Master 3S 8,000.
Oh, there we go. 3. Wait, this one's 2,000. Is this graphite? Okay, well you can buy it in
It's the same amount of reviews. It's just different. Yes, that's like 10,000 together.
Okay.
Wow.
For a $120 mouse, dude.
There's like a MX Master race, right? Like that's like a legendary, like the G502. How many G502s are we selling?
Oh,
let's check that real quick. And there's like 45,000 different versions of it. And they all weigh like 1 billion pounds, 10,000, 3,000, 1,000. So stupid. It's wired.
Yeah.
68.7 thousand reviews.
Wow. That's
68.7 thousand cluelessly happy people. I mean, good
yeah.
for them.
11.4K on that. How about on the Superlight? Superlight, 11K on the Superlight. Yeah. Hmm. I like you search Logitech Superlight mouse and the second result is a Rapoo VT7. I don't know what. Yeah, sponsored listings, huh? All right. Yeah. So I don't know. My take. What's your take then, Daz?
People are gonna buy the crap out of it. Probably. What's the polling rate on the MX Master 3 MS3S or whatever? 125 hertz. It's sold like crazy. It's a productivity mouse.
Yeah.
125. Right.
I don't even care.
Never
Whatever.
consider.
I don't even care. This is r/mouse review. I don't even care.
Yeah.
We're barking
Anyway.
up the wrong tree.
I'm not mad about this. I don't care.
Yeah, that's the thing. I still think it's fun to meme on it. So sure, I like the Comic Sans with a gold star.
Yeah.
Quality work here. Spiral King. Yeah. If I could, I think I have this upvoted on my other account. All right. Trip to Japan. What is this here? Oh yeah, this was like, dude, this blew
This is
up
so cool.
on Mousepad
Yeah.
review. 605 upvotes. That's got to be. Hang on, is that going to be the top of all time other than a giveaway?
Yeah, mousepad review posts don't get upvotes. Oh.
Brother talked to me after I scratched his mouse pad on accident. He scratched his mouse. I can't even see it. Oh, there it is. Brother won't talk to me.
I wasn't ready for this.
Oh man. Oh, this design, I've seen this before. There's actually a hybrid pad on Amazon. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to find it. Hybrid mouse pad. I'm not gonna be able to find it. No way. But they had a pattern similar to that, and it looks so good. Yeah. This dude's using the magic carpet from Aladdin, it looks like. Okay.
It's the static friction on that. Oof.
Oh, this is pictures are not reviews. Pictures are not reviews. I joined the artisan gang. I know. Or you could also do like, is this an artisan clone? And it's like very clearly a clone. Oh man. I'm sorry. I don't know why this is so funny.
The G502 picture here is hilarious too.
Really, my mouse pad is so small. This dude actually cut up an old QCK. Was like gonna post it for upvotes. Oh, that's
Anyway.
funny. This custom printed. Sorry, this is the last one. He's not scripting. Admin's lie. Admin, he's doing it sideways. Seriously.
Terrorist win.
That's great. He's
What mouse
put
is that?
accusation on. That is a Ponage Ultra Custom Ergo.
Oh, I've never even seen that. Okay.
Yeah. Ponage UC Ergo. Gen 2, I guess. They have on their website out of stock. Oh, you can still buy it for $60. Yep. All right. Well, I had some good laughs. Okay. Let's do. Was there anything else? Oh, I'm sorry. There were a couple other things. Yeah. Wow, this got some traction. Traction skates. X-ray pad skates lineup. Pretty cool. Jade Air. I don't really have anything to say on this, Daz. Do you?
It's a nice reference. That's all.
Yeah. And Pinguify. I got shown, one of my Reddit comments got shown in a Pinguify video. Guys, you should go watch this. The first time budget peripherals really impressed me. I don't want to like totally spoil it, but it's about Meow Gaming Gear and how he's actually, remember, Pinguify, he's like an enthusiast nerd, but not on the level of like us, of like reviewers, because he's more like actually a talented player, so he'd rather play games than just talk about mice all the time. But when he does, huh?
Who plays games? Huh.
I know. But when he does talk about stuff, his opinions are, I think, generally pretty believable because he has like actually good mechanics, and I don't know, some of the comparisons that like Viscose does for like speed and friction, just the sensitivity that top tier players have for this stuff. Anyway, my comment, which is maybe. Oh, wait, didn't I comment? Oh, yeah, Logpile commented on it. So did Vexen. Look at that. Dude, Vexen's take here. If you want the best grips, because Meow Gaming Gear makes some good ones, use sandpaper. Around 400 grit is the best overall. There's no skin hurting, but it's far grippier than any grip tape. It's also 0.5
Yeah, there's like a
millimeter.
German company called like Ant Grip or something. That's what I tried that once. It was actually I hated it, but
Really?
it was grippy. Yeah.
Vexen says you can also use 140 grit to practice tension management. That sounds so schizo, but imagine like you're an esports player and your coach is like, yeah, you're tensing up too much during gunfights. Put this on your mouse for the next week. Dude, I like it. Oh yeah, this is me. So Meow Gaming Gear, he went over this list of spandex pads that I made to Reddit, and what stood out to him was, well, first of all, he was like, the Machover Breeze isn't good. I don't know why that's on the list. And the SV House isn't even a rating clone, so I don't know why that's on the list. To clarify, I like my Breeze. He didn't like his Breeze. Whatever. SV House does have a nylon blend, which is what spandex is.
You didn't
Spandex.
say it was the rating clone. Yeah.
Yeah. The thread was about rating clones, but yeah,
okay.
Clarified here. So I actually went back and edited this comment with a few more, like the Jinsoku.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I really had to say on that. But so you guys should go watch this because he has really good info on skates, grip tape, and the Meow Gaming Gear Ultra Neon pad.
What game is that?
This is I forget. He talks. Somebody in chat will know it. He talked about how he plays, where he plays with like specifically high.
I feel like Schwamper knows what it is.
Yeah, Gunfire Reborn.
Yep, there he goes. Oh, I played Gunfire. I just didn't realize that's what it was. Okay.
Apto knew it too. Yeah, he has a video on what settings he uses to be able to do this, like aim trainer.
I have Gunfire. I just played it one time.
Really?
So, roguelites are just not for me for some reason. I want to make. I don't know.
I would play it, but not like main it. You know. I posted a meme, so obligatory. You guys have to look at my meme and laugh. Look at what best mouse grips ever, and he's using a work glove. All right, bud. Click latency. This was interesting, dude. Ratings posted. Alex Ratings posted their setup for testing click latency, and what he was measuring here was click latency for different switches, side buttons, top scroll. Yeah. And the TLDR
Look at the setup and understand why I don't test click latency.
Yeah. The TLDR is that they're all pretty much equivalent, which is good. They're very consistent. But I really, really I love saying this stuff to Mouse Review.
Oh, yeah.
It educates everyone and makes us all be a little bit better and knowledgeable.
Personal rambling.
A lot of these. Yeah. Okay. Let's switch over to
change the banner.
Personal ramblings. Dazz YouTube updates. Yeah, hit us with it. 2.5k subscribers. Dang, dude.
Yeah.
I watched your.
What do we think of the thumbnail? Is it better? Is it worse? I've been trying to experiment with thumbnails. If you can't tell, they're all very different.
Interesting.
We talked about how the pad should have made I should have used a different pad behind the Thunder Robot mouse. But I thought it really made the ER21 stand out. I just threw it onto a SkyPad and then played with lighting for 10 minutes. But I just wish you could see it was a ROM mouse.
Yeah. I think it would have been okay.
It's hard to see.
I think it would have been okay if you even just had ROM up here, because this is very bland, but it still is. Like, from a product photo standpoint, I really like this. From a will I click on it standpoint,
right?
Maybe some text here would be good.
That's what Log was saying as well. Yeah, it's the
like what you did here.
Top performing video.
This was really good.
Yeah,
the yellow text,
just
I
like
really
a bit of text. Yeah. Because ROM's like logo is good enough to just plop on that, I think, and probably get some info. I'll probably fix that after this stream, actually, or after the.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like this, you can tell. I really like this one. You can tell the 10. It's a 10 from the picture, and then There's a little bit of a teaser using internals.
The amount of time it took me to figure out how to use the app I was on to pull that, like clip the external pick out and drop it on there was far too long. But now I know how to do it. So
Yeah.
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 Keyboard ones are easy. I feel like those work fine. But anyway,
I just use paint.net and the like lasso or the magic pen tool.
yeah.
Magic wand. Yeah. I watched your ER21 Pro review and I pretty much agree with you on everything. I think you and I agree.
I made one and then I watched yours and I was like, oh, we said pretty much the same stuff.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
Great. We even rated the coding within like a 0.5 of each other. Like, yeah.
ROM did a great job. There's no denying it. The only like thing I really had to say was if you're like really susceptible to finger pinching on the right side, maybe it's not perfect, but I know my title is like very similar to yours. I was like, Zowie who? Dude, yeah. Dude, the ER21 is a very, very good mouse. It's an easy S tier mouse. It is, if you want an EC2 shape, it's the best on the market. Better than an EC2. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to what else do we want to talk about?
Well, there were a couple of comments. I guess people really want sound tests. I just like myself don't really care about them, and I forget to do them. And I have to like move my mic and turn off my sound suppression and find a good angle. What? What's going on? Dog pick?
Yeah, no. Do
you care about sound tests in a mouse review?
I do, and I don't. It is. You guys can see my lovely. I got this stuff is for sale. I'm not usually this trashy. Okay, bye, dog. Yes and no. I
feel like you need like a baseline comparison, so then I have to pick a mouse to compare it to. Because on its own, like my setup could have sound come through differently than you'll hear it in real life. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it should really just be do what your heart desires. Because so me personally, I don't care about sound tests too much because I mod. So if I don't like the way that sound is, I fix it. But I can see why other people do want that, because it's not so much for identifying switches. It's to talk a little bit about like, if you want to demonstrate like if a mouse has a crazy amount of pre or post travel, you want to be able to hear and see when the audible click is happening. So like something like that could be really helpful. You can sometimes tell like side buttons, if they're like really high pitched, you can usually tell they're going to be kind of light and tactile. If they're really low pitched, they're usually heavier. I don't know. I think Dazz, that's your call. If you don't care about it and it's going to be a pain in the butt and make your reviews take 30 minutes longer, I'd say skip it. It's a common thing that a lot of reviewers do. I personally,
it is common, yeah. I have to actually, the way the like because I found a way to like automatically sound mix my videos in my editing tool. I have to actually export the entire video because it applies the like auto tuning to the like audio forward to new things you add. So if I add a sound test in it, then like messes it and makes it sound really stupid.
Yeah.
So like I have to like export my video, re-import it, create a new timeline. It actually has like 15 to 20 minutes of effort for like a 20-second sound test. But
yeah, I would say, well, that issue might be a pain in the butt for other reasons, not just sound tests, right? My
intro I have to do the same thing for because it makes the sound in it weird. Yeah.
So, yeah, you could do a poll. The thing is, I would just not do the poll. Do you guys want this? Yes or no? Because people are going to say yes. It should be framed as an opportunity cost. Personally, I would rather see you do one or two more shape comparisons I would rather see you do no shape comparison than a sound test.
That makes sense. Yeah, each shape comparison draws out like one little new point about the mouse you might have not seen before, and like it might inform your buying decision. So
yeah. But I would say poll your audience and decide if you want to poll your audience or just make an executive decision because it's your content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The short's doing really well. Interestingly enough, that Logitech short just didn't stop going. It's like pushing 40K now. It's actually like 37,000. Yeah. It's pretty annoying because it's just the overpriced little tiny 2C, but oh well. Here we are, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe.
And then
we can at least, the silver lining is that brings people to your channel, in theory.
That was the hope. Yeah.
And then they see all the other good options like an ER21. Yeah.
The last thing is to get 2 videos out in 1 week, I basically just sacrificed sleep and went sub 5 hours sleep the last 2 nights to like record and edit, which is not optimal, but here we are. So
yeah.
The amount of things I have backed up is absurd.
Can you tease any of it?
I mean, I sort of like posted in my like L1 Pro, S9 Ultra Plus, M-Chose, what is that, G7 Max, the actual Ninjutsu, the mini Logitech R11, 039, Qi, Carbon X, 2 Rapoo mice, 3 mouse pads, a chair, a microphone, another mouse pad, a Stream Deck. It's just, and they're all like, I have them all, and they're all expected to. It's just not going to happen.
Well, you gotta, like the 039, the Inca 039, that's a review?
That's a self-purchase. Yeah, that doesn't have to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can bundle some of this stuff. I don't know how.
It's weird, like I do that, but then like it doesn't really save time in recording or editing because I just am like doing the reviews, but they're just in one video. With the format I do, if I want to cover it correctly, if I do a higher level, like the Pulsar video, then maybe, or it was just like a quick review. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I get.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't envy you. There's probably somebody out there who's like, "You have so many products, give me one," and then it's just like, it's not so great, dude. I mean,
it actually isn't. No, I'm trying to figure out how to back off because like the Steam autumn sale is happening. I want to buy games, but I'm like, when will I play these? I won't.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I've been complaining about this for months and I've not changed it. So here we are.
Yeah, it's time to make a change.
Mm-hmm.
So the ER21, you said in your review that you were thinking about selling this one and getting a new colorway. Did you see that I said the same thing?
Oh, did you? No, we're just of one mind apparently. Okay.
Yeah. I did ask ROM if they were going to sell just the shells because they do that with their other mice. And they said no plans to. They said they are having too much. They're going to keep selling the stock of the existing, the SH01, the MH01 shells. But because those are, well, only the MH01 is Hotswap. Anyway, too much user error, they said.
Ooh. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Good job, guys. Big brain play.
10:02 time check.
Yeah, I think I guess the last thing is I'm going on vacation to did you hear about the government shutdown?
I heard it was probably going to happen, did it?
Yeah, it happened. So my wife and I are flying up tomorrow. The reason why we are recording early today is I got to fly out to North Dakota is where we're flying into. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. is our flight. We're going to Badlands National Park. We're going to Wind Cave National Park. I don't know anything about Wind Cave, but okay, it's a cave. Right on, dude. And presumably there's wind in it. And we are going to Teddy Roosevelt Park. Sure. Parkle. Images. Yeah, very pretty. People say Teddy Roosevelt is really pretty. So we're going to these 3 national parks, but the government shutdown happened today because they didn't agree on a bill or whatever, U.S. government. So the National Park Service is federally funded. So what happens is National Park Service government shutdown. See if I can see. Yeah, see all these news articles. The TLDR is national parks are shutting down except for essential services like emergency response and fire watching people. So like all the, visitor center
centers?
and
I love going to
guides.
visitor centers.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those people are being like sent home. So cool. The bummer is that means we're gonna have for Wind Cave we were gonna have a tour. See, here's a tour guide, and Mr. Frederick here won't be. That's not his real name. Yeah, he won't be giving us a tour though, so we can't get into the cave. The other parks that are open air or have like trails that are open and not gated should still be theoretically free. I mean, my wife and I are still going. Our plane ticket's booked. It leaves tomorrow. The government shutdown happened like 12 hours ago. So yeah.
I hope it goes well.
I do too.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
She's a little bit hopeful that like they'll agree to terms or whatever by like soon so that things will open back up. But I don't know. The last government shutdown was 34 days. But apparently that was also a record. But I don't know. Maybe we're in to break another record.
Be surprised.
Yeah. Another thing we were gonna do while we were out there though is what is it? North Dakota ICBM silo. Yeah. You can visit I don't know if this is the right one, but there's a Minuteman missile silo, ICBM intercontinental ballistic missile. Some are nukes. The nukes that the U.S. have. How American is that? You can go visit one of our nuclear missiles. I don't think this is an operational one, but yeah, unfortunately, this is also on one of the national parks grounds. I don't know if this is the right one. I don't know. Tour? Maybe. Oh yeah. Okay. Bummer. Yeah, so this is apparently on National Parks grounds, so we won't be able to do this. My wife and I do like history stuff, so I mean, from the surface, it doesn't look like much, but apparently they're like 100 feet underground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Different, yeah.
Cool.
You know, all built Cold War stuff, kind of different point in time. Yeah. You know that our state has a bunch of Nike missiles because the theory was that if back before ICBMs were a thing, how would you drop a nuke from a plane, right? So Russia would, you know, during the Cold War, before ICBMs, they'd have to fly a plane, and the shortest, fastest way was over the North Pole, over Canada. So there's a bunch of Nike missile bases on our northern border to shoot down, potential incoming, Nike missile. I toured one in Florida, Everglades. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
So they're kind of small. Yeah, these have a nuclear warhead on them too. But yeah, it's just like, you just go up to this building and there's like stuff inside, control room stuff and placards. And, you know, enthusiastic old volunteer dudes who will tell you about how they used to work on one.
We went to like the Denver Air and Space Museum or whatever it's called. It's like something over the Rockies, and the number of like disarmed massive nuclear bombs and just like giant bomb carrying planes there is outrageous.
Whoa.
Yeah, all the planes are under this gigantic, like that's like one of the ones that would carry the bombs from like the World War II, I believe. I don't remember.
Well, this is a U2.
Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah,
this is a U2 here. I don't know. Oh, look at
X-Wing
this.
was there as well.
The X-Wing is so cool. Was that a movie?
It was like a pod racer. It was a prop used on like a tour for one of the movies, and it's signed by like all of the actors and everything. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
I got a bunch of pictures of it. Yeah, and they had like a scale like Anakin Episode 1 pod racer and a bunch of other stuff too.
Really? Yeah, it's like in an actual hangar. Wow, that's a pretty good.
Yeah, the whole area is a former like Air Force, I think, base, and it's been repurposed to like this museum and like a bunch of restaurants and activities and stuff. Yeah,
right on.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not like a super aviation nerd, but my wife and I do absolutely love museums. So this is like an early jet aircraft here too. What is this, like an F-15? Yeah, there's the U-2 in the back. The U-2, that was the U-2 spy plane, not the band. The U-2 spy plane was this thing that flies like super duper duper high up, like basically on the edge of space, and it was famously shot down over Russia during the Cold War, spying on Russia, and you know the U.S. was confident that it couldn't be shot down, it's too high up, and then the Russians shot it down, and then the tensions were raised, and luckily we were all still here. But yeah, you have to wear like pressurized suits in it. I actually watched a YouTube video of a civilian got to go up in one, and you're not weightless or anything, but it is like, I mean, you have to wear a pressurized suit. That's how hardcore it is. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think that does it for the Mousecast podcast then, guys. This was a shorter one. Yell at me if you hate that. Or if you want it to be shorter because we're too long. I'm too long-winded. We do this every week, so come back next week. I have our standard time. I feel so bad. Somebody asked when is there like a standard time? It's supposed to be Thursdays, 10:45 p.m. Eastern. It's not always that, especially when we have guests. So I will always tweet Discord message and YouTube post it whenever there's a deviation from the standard. We do have some upcoming guests. I will tease the ones who are confirmed. I got to be careful here. So next week, wait a second. Today's the 1st. Next week, we have a special guest. Upgrade Lemonade is going to be on Saturday the 11th at 6:30 a.m.-ish. Upgrade Lemonade, he's the Ponage, like marketing kind of guy, something like that. And we have one other mouse manufacturer who I will not say the name of because I think it's confirmed, but I want to be sure. But the following week, potentially, we are penciled in with a mouse manufacturer for the week of
we'll see it.
The 16th. Okay. Oh, sorry. Here,
I was like, are we done? Is it over?
No. Like and share the video. It helps the algorithm. Leave a comment, even if it's just spam. I don't care. If you have a question or want to engage with us, join the Discord. That's also the best way to get in touch with us. We'll be back next Saturday.
Yes.
With another episode.